Welcome back to the Riga Cup Under-12s competition. This is the second game of today. The first game, if you missed it, was a 1-1 draw between Zenit and FC Honka. So we're going to wonder if we can see a winner in this second game here today. It's a Latvian derby. It's METTA in the green versus Daugava in the darker blue strip there. So Zenit will be a little bit disappointed that they didn't find a winner in that last game, but two superb finishes. One from the number 17 of Zenit, Smelov, cancelling out the opening goal of that game. A superb solo effort from the number 4, Kallio. Thank you. Just been given a team sheet here for this one. So hopefully I'll be able to give you some names if you're scouting anyone for the future perhaps, or if you're supporting any of your friends or family back home, wherever you may be. So these are two of the Latvian sides in action. Just setting my stopwatch here in this one. 25 minutes each way. So as you can see, we were playing on a full-size pitch. So there's lots and lots and lots of space out there for the players to show off their skills. So as you can hear, the announcers just calling out the teams over the loudspeaker. And a very quick start here from both sides. Really well there to win himself a corner. Zaharov's winning METTA the corner there. Lots of space. To whip in a controlled ball. Opportunity for METTA, and it rolls safely through to the goalkeeper, who elects to kick it quite quickly and has gone straight back to a METTA player. METTA starting off very brightly in this one. Again, looking down at the team sheet, Daugava only have 2 substitutes against METTA's 4. So this might play a part later on in the game or tournament with the legs. Maybe it's a Friday thing as well. Maybe both sides will have more players tomorrow and Sunday, because maybe a lot of them have to go to school as well here in Latvia. Good shot there, but goalkeeper did well to claim that one. Like I said earlier, it's going to be difficult to score any sort of long-range efforts in this young age group to generate the power. He's had a go though. Fantastic shot there. And that's a great goal. METTA have taken the lead very early on in this one after only 3 minutes. And it was all done by the first shot, a long distance shot. And the number 19 put it into the net. Christopher Yarmonts has opened the goal scoring here. 1-0 to METTA. they have a very young team in that top division in Latvia as well. Another opportunity here to double the advantage. He's done extremely well there. A fantastic finish. Past the goalkeeper. That's a number 28, I believe, Vadim Zetskikovs. 2-0 to Meta. A very difficult name for me to say. Very difficult name for me to say, the number 28, his surname. Zvetkovs, I believe so. Sorry for pronouncing that name wrong if I have. Let's hope for Daugava's sake they can keep the scoreline down and it doesn't turn into a cricket score or a basketball score. Going alone, but he's got 3 Meta players against him. He needed some support, but it wasn't coming there from the number 50. Nice change of pace there from Grubobovs. So in the earlier game, this is the second game of today. In the earlier game, it was a 1-1 draw between Zenit and Honka. And in this game now, in the second game, Meta in the green are beating their Latvian counterparts, Daugava, 2-0 with 8 minutes gone. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this game actually in the arena live like I am, or whether you're watching it on YouTube or Focus.tv, thank you very much. We appreciate. During this tournament, I've seen some wonderful players, wonderful young players who have a great future in this sport. Some more fans coming into the arena now, cheering on their children or nephews or friends. I think they're very grateful for that support, and it could be free here. He had just strayed into an offside position. The number 19 there, who's already got 1 goal to his name. Let's see if Daugava can get back into this match in any way. The goal scorer of the first one, he's played a great ball through there. And that's number 3. A great finish there from what looked like was the number 7, Grabowski's. It looked like he had taken it out far too wide, but it was a fantastic finish. And that's 3-0 now to Meta, and they're running away with it. It looks like it's no surprise to them. They're not really cheering, they're just sort of like expecting a sort of walkover like this. So that was a great finish from the number 7, Krzysztof Skratowski's. So it's 3-0 here, 3 different goal scorers, and it's only 10 minutes into the match as well. So Meta already laying down a marker for the other teams to match. The next match is coming up in only 2 games time actually, Meta, and they're going to be playing Zenit. So that could be one of the games of the tournament there. And that's for can get his troops keeping their heads up and get themselves back into this game. So it looks like it was his 2nd goal of the game now for the number 28, and it's Meta's 4th goal. Yeah, just trying to have a look at the goal scorer there because it's very hard to see. It's either the number 25 or the number there because it's very hard to get that goal scorer when he comes a bit closer to me here in the commentating box. But anyway, the score line still remains the same. Still 4 to Meta, 0 to Daugava. Meta running away with it at the moment. It looks like it was the number 25 who scored that 4th goal. So it looks like they've had 4 different goal scorers. So 25 is Kirill Zaharov with a tidy finish. I think this is the other goal scorer here, the 28. Looking for the free kick. Referee's having none of it. And play continues. Meta looking a very, very strong side. Could they be the potential winners of this year's competition? Time will tell. And I think the next match will tell as well. Meta versus Zenit coming up at 12:30 Latvian time. Daugava still battling away. And a few Zenit players walking past me now as well. They want to put that earlier result behind them with a win against Meta in the next match. So here we are again. It's a corner to Meta. Meta in the green, leading after 15 minutes, 4-0 against LBF Daugava in this Latvian derby. It's nice to see the other competitors, the other teams watching their opponents, sort of like an early scouting mission. Good defending from Daugava there, but Meta just pressing, winning it back very quickly. See Lagler again. And they've got it out to number 7, one of the goal scorers there. He's done well, linking play. And that's a penalty. He's done ever so well again. The number 7. And I wonder if he's going to take it. He won it. He wants to take it. Yeah, there's a little argument there. There shouldn't need to be. He's won the penalty, Krzysztof Grabowski's. He scored 1, and this is an opportunity for him to double his goal tally in this first game. He's looked a real live wire out there in this one. He's really impressed me. Let's see if he can impress me again with this penalty. No, it was a poor penalty. He will be disappointed with that one. And that's another goal there. He didn't touch anyone on the way through. And it looks like it was the number 88 there who managed to score that one. Toms Tisnisis with a long-range drive that eluded everyone, all his own players and the Daugava goalkeeper as well. So that's Meta 5, Daugava 0 after only 16 minutes in this game. The Daugava player going in strongly there. And he's won himself and his side a free kick there. The referee was having a word with the player there for his reaction, I believe. It's nice to see there's still some battling from this Daugava side. But to be honest, it has been very easy so far for Meta. It would be great experience though for Daugava taking part in this competition, playing against better competition. You can only go a long way to improving them as a side in the future years. Bringing it forward again. Zaharovs. Very handy side. And this will do wonders for their goal difference as well in this competition, seeing as it's a league format. All these goals will be like an extra point. Let us know if you're watching this at home and you're enjoying it. The atmosphere of this game's gone a little bit now. It's sort of very one-sided. Just a case of whether Daugava can keep this scoreline down to maybe under double figures. So if you're just joining us, Meta in the green against Daugava in the blue. Meta are leading 5-0 in this one, and in and the goalkeepers claimed that one to keep the scoreline down. Coming up next, is another Latvian side, Skonta, JFC Skonta, and they're going to be playing the second Finnish side in this competition, EPS of Espoo in Finland. So that's the last two sides in this competition that we haven't seen so far. In the earlier game today, we saw Zenit draw 1-1 with Honka of Finland. So a reminder, each side, there's 6 sides in this competition, 3 Latvian sides, 2 Finnish and a Russian side, and all the sides will play twice today. And the tournament will continue tomorrow and will finish on Sunday as well. So it's a 3-day competition. Each side will play 5 times. So there's still plenty of time for each side to put in a few performances to go on and take home the cup, the Riga Cup, and it's a fantastic trophy as well. Free kick here for Daugava. Will they load it up? They've got nothing to lose. Let's see how many men they commit forward in this attack, their first real attack of the game. Oh, he's given a throw in, the ref there actually. I thought it was going to be a free kick there. But it's nice to see a little bit of pressure here from Daugava. Free kick Metta's way, late challenge from the Daugava player. And Metta clear it first time and quickly. Still looking for extra goals, even though they have 5 already. They're making a substitution here already, taking off one of the goal scorers, the number 25, Zaharovs, and bringing on the number 10, I believe. Yeah. Hit forward. It's very difficult just to find that one attacker who they have committed forward. It just seems to me that it seems that Metta have more players on the pitch, when of course they don't. They just have great positioning and great work rate as well. Can he spread the play out to this channel here? He's looked long again, more direct, and he's found his play out very well. The substitute, the number 10. Great ball through for him, the 10. Daugava keeping the ball in their own area here. Playing dangerously but doing well at the moment. Metta closing them down. An opportunity here for Daugava. They're deciding to keep the ball now. Play it around. This is better from Daugava. Some nice football. But again, Metta are like tigers out there, hunting the ball down and winning it back. Got about 30 seconds left in this first half. It looks like we're going to be going into the break with Metta having a 5-goal advantage over Daugava. And they also missed a penalty in this first half as well. So it could have been worse for Daugava. Last opportunity for Metta in this first half, perhaps. Referee's seen enough. That's the half-time whistle. It's Metta 5, Daugava 0. Okay, welcome back to the second half of this Latvian derby between FC Metta in the green. Here attacking very quickly, and an opportunity very early on. Goalkeeper just managed to get his body behind that. So FC Meta in the green. They've dominated this game from start to finish, and they're leading 5-0 against Daugava, LBF Daugava, in darker sort of purple strip there. Free kick here to Daugava. I saw the referee had to blow his whistle a few times at half time to get Daugava to come back and be ready for kickoff. The Daugava manager was having a very, very, very long team talk with his side, and let's see how they're going to come out in this second half. Meta came out again like a steam train, full of power, full of energy, and they want more. And here's another opportunity, a great ball here from the number 7, who's had a great game except for a missed penalty. How to take a throw in correctly. Still 5-0 here if you're just joining us. The team in green are dominating their FC Meta of Latvia. And they're playing their Latvian air. The next game we've got coming up in about 30 minutes time is JFC Skonta, the local side here in Riga, versus the Finnish side EPS. So stay tuned for that one. It will be the first time we've seen both these sides in action in this year's competition. Good play here. Retaining possession well, taking their time, patient build up, looking for an opening. And Daugava finding it very difficult to clear the danger. Another drive at goal. Goalkeeper did well to hold on to that one. The Daugava keeper, Maxims Lopetins, doing well there. Here comes the live wire, the number 7. He's a real danger. Step over, twisting, turning. And the goalkeeper getting his hands on that one. So there's number 7. He's looked a real danger. He's been involved in most things in this game already. Kristaps Grabowski's. Very tiny, little skillful wide player. Yeah, but he's drifting inside as well, so it's hard to really know what type of formation both these sides are playing, because the players do tend to wander a little bit as well and have a lot more flexibility. Drive! And that was another opportunity there to extend the lead, but he flashed his drive just wide of the far post there. 6 minutes gone in this second half. Still Meta 5, Daugava 0 against the local side Skonta. So hopefully everyone at home will stay tuned for that one. The number 19 there for Meta. He turned and he shot all in one action. Kristaps Schermont. And I think Meta will just be happy now just to make sure they don't pick up any injuries. They don't use up any unnecessary energy, because they've got a very important game coming up in about an hour's time. If I was the manager, I'd be taking off some of the tired legs now, because that next game is a crunch game. They haven't got as much time to recuperate as Zenit, and they've got to go straight into it after only one game in between. And it's probably one of the most important games of the tournament, in my opinion as well, Meta versus Zenit. Possibly one of those sides could go on and win this competition. So 15 minutes gone in this second half. If you're just joining us, it's Meta 6, Daugava 0. Nice turn, great save there from the goalkeeper. He's taken it all the way along on his own. That's a fantastic finish. A wonderful strike in off the post, and that is 7. It's too easy. From the number 17 of Meta, just looking for his name now, Robert Levins. Cracking strike. 7-0. About 9 minutes left in this one. Meta 7, Daugava 0. I can't really remember Daugava creating a chance in this game, if memory serves me right. And the thing is as well, looking down at the goal scorers, out of their 7 goals, they've come from 6 different goal scorers. So they can score from all over the pitch. Nice turn from the Daugava player. That's a great ball up the line. There's only 4 men committed forward against 7 players back from Meta. Meta work really hard. They have great work rate. They have great Coming up next, got Skonsa versus Espoo, Espoo that is. And it will be the first time we've seen both these sides in this competition. Lots and lots of fans have turned up. I think the local fans of the JFC Skonsa here to watch their side in action. He's got to go alone. And he's going alone. Fantastic run, fantastic finish, a great solo effort there, and that's 8. He's not celebrating. Maybe he's taken a little bit of a knock, but inside he will be glowing. Very strong. He held off 2 defenders, just managed to get there before the goalkeeper as well, and it was a great finish. And again, this young number 25, Zaharovs, gets his 2nd goal of the game. And that's 8. Daugava still trying to play the football, still trying to attack, they're still putting men forward. But very, very tired legs now. Another ball slipped through. A little bit too much pace on it, couldn't keep it in. Tired legs now. Minutes left. He's not going to go out the box, he's going to have minutes left. Learn as well. When a goalkeeper takes the this game just sort of petering out now. Meta still looking for an extra goal, it seems. They're still pushing men forward. And they're not even thinking about the Zenit game yet, which is coming up next in about an hour's time for them. So not much time to recover for that one. About 3 minutes left. Meta 8, Daugava 0. A very one-sided match, showing the golfing class between the two Latvian sides. But hopefully, for Daugava's sake, they can get one back in this. A consolation will be a nice memento from them in an otherwise disappointing game. This is nice play here from Daugava. Nice interchange here, out on the far touchline. But again, broken up by Meta, and a chance to counter. Has he got the legs? Defender did well there, standing up and holding him off. Probably the first opportunity they've really had a goal there, Daugava, in this game, and it was just taken and shot wide. And Meta have the opportunity to bring it forward again in this one. And we're coming up in about 10 minutes time. We've got the next game. We've got JFC Skonta versus EPS of Espoo in Finland. So if you need to get a coffee or a cup of tea, do it straight after this game. You've got about 5 minutes between the two games. Grab yourself a little bit of breakfast, something healthy perhaps, that you're in the mood watching these sporting events, like a porridge. Or if you're just enjoying the game and don't want to be healthy, tuck into a bacon sandwich. Caught late there. He's felt a whack. And play continues. Into the last 30 seconds. There won't be any added on time in this. The referee won't want to punish Daugava too much. Can there be one last opportunity for Meta to extend their lead further? Oh, dangerous from the goalkeeper. He got lucky there. And I think that's going to be the end of the game now. 25 in the last minute. He's taken a few whacks, one in his ankle and one in his chest. And that's the end of play there. He's going to feel that. Look, he's bending over in agony. Hopefully he'll be okay for the Zenit game. So at the end of that game, it's METTA 8, Daugava 0. We'll be back shortly.